Y'all, I've just started we have this thing on our phones, and you can say, it's kind of like Siri or, one of those things. And so just now, I played with it a little bit yesterday, but just now I put my phone up on the holder and I said, "Hey Google, open my phone." Oh my gosh. Open my camera. It opened my camera. I wish it would cook for me. I would love to have some fish and some green peas. Doesn't that sound good? Hazel and I went to the 99-cent store. Now, do y'all remember back far enough? Now, of course, I've got Sam, who is going to be 25 really soon. So I have a younger kid that I had when I was 40. But do y'all remember taking your kids to the store, and they were such a pain in the patootie that by the time you got out of the store, your nerves were shot? Well, let me tell you something. Mr. Samuel, oh my word. I'm on the freeway, but I have to get off, and I just want to keep going, you guys. Oh, I want to take a little trip so bad. One of y'all lives out in Bonsall, and we're going to hook up, and I'm going to take a nice drive out there. Bonsall is so beautiful. Anyway, I thought I couldn't leave Hazel. The sun's just now coming out. It would have been plenty cool, but she freaks out. So I thought, I'm just going to try to take her in. But I wasn't going to take a blanket and put her in the cart. I was just going to hold her. I just wanted to see if they had any stuff for the yard. And oh my gosh, they did. Well, I'll show them to you later. They had little 4-inch containers or maybe 2-inch, of lobelia and some more pansies. Mine just got so leggy and out of control. Ooh, Oceanside's finest. Anyway, so I took her in, and I thought, they're probably going to tell me that I can't bring her in. And then if that's so, good for me. I won't get to go in there and buy any little flowers. Well, nobody said a word. Not a word. But I can tell you, even though she weighs not quite 6.5 pounds, that little girl gets heavy when you're carrying her. The whole time we were in there, she was wiggling and squirming and wiggling and squirming and whining. Oh my word. My nerves are like this right now. It's just like, oh my word, Hazel. But they didn't say anything. Not a word. I passed a manager, several employees, and of course the customers were like, oh, she's so cute. And the babies were pointing to her. Now, y'all remember I broke this wrist. I don't know. Lorette, was it a year and a half ago? 2 years? I don't know. Well, holding her in this hand is not good. But I had to keep switching hands. And I had my purse grandma style in the crook of my elbow here. And man, oh man, it was like having a toddler. But if they had told me she couldn't go in, then we would have just went home. But I thought that was pretty cool. They didn't say a word. Now, I held her. I didn't put a blanket in the cart. No, you got to stay right there. You're tethered. I just was going in for, I was checking to see if they had any little plants for the yard. And they did. And they were pretty fresh. The lobelia is fresh. So I wanted to add that to my flower pit. And they really didn't have much, yard gardening stuff. They didn't have any pretty pots or anything, which is a good thing. But, wow, y'all. She is just like 9:34. Okay. When I went to, I just went and had an appointment with my shrink. Dr. Cinnapin is so awesome. I showed him the bottom of my foot. He goes, "Oh my God, how did you do that?" He's an Indian gentleman. I could listen to him talk all day long, but he speaks really softly, and I never remember to wear my hearing aids. So I always have to say, "Huh? What? Excuse me?" But anyway, when I told him that I had passed out again, he said, "Well, we're going to do an EKG now. And then we're going to call your doctor." I said, "She doesn't have any appointments." He said, "We can get you in." So I have an appointment to see my primary care or her physician's assistant tomorrow at 2:00. So I'm going to have to figure out something for Miss Hazel. Now, they told me at my psychiatrist's office that I could bring her in. But I don't think that my primary care would go for that. They have a lot more people in there. So I may have to call Tracy and see if she can Hazel sit for me. My appointments are never very long. They get you in, they get you out, they get you in, they get you out. So, I just love Dr. Cinnapin. I mean, he is so proactive. So that's what Hazel and I have been up to this morning. And the termite dudes are coming today. And sweetie, they're going to bill for the treatment. So if you want to see a copy of the invoice or something, I guess you're just going to have to wait. I took a picture of their truck in my driveway. I don't know. I don't understand that. What is it that you think I'm trying to do? To get my friends here in this community to pay for my pest control? Come on. Get a grip. I love you guys. Do something fun, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.